standard mode on the controller show speed, which is 11 miles per hour currently, and battery power. And I've got 5 bars. I'm in pedal assist 1. When you want to change pedal assist, basically double click the button. First click takes it out of speedometer mode and puts it in assist mode. Second click changes the mode, starting at 0 and then sequencing 1, 2, 3, 3 being the highest pedal assist, and then cycling back to 0. So the simple way should be in pedal assist 1, hit button twice, and then I go to P2. And speed picks up. I'm now doing 14. Very little effort. Head over to the golf course. I don't like mode 2, but double click once, go to 3, double click twice, go to 0, double click one more time, go back to 1. My riding position, only halfway between 0 and 90. Maybe more, maybe 60 degrees. Fairly comfortable. Bike's heavy, but with the pedal assist, doesn't really feel that heavy. Solid. Aluminum frame, just a little give to it. Saddle and some rear springs. Golf course. Closed a little over a year ago. I'm on the front 9. Back 9 was closed first. It became a 9-hole course, and then COVID-19, kind of a kill shot. One thing about speed, it's addictive. So anyway, this is an Espin Aero 21. Espin 21 Aero. Most of these bikes, like this basic bike, battery built into the frame, hub motor. I've seen them. Sorry, thank you. Seen them with 250 watt hub motors. This one's 350 nominal. Oh, it's pretty good juice. I like the riding position. I like the handlebars. Of course, there's no throttle. Strictly pedal assist. But 3 levels of pedal assist. That'd be considered minimum, but probably sufficient. I think the better Espins have 5. A little fancier controllers, but with the speed, battery, power. The Espin people in the brochure that accompanies the bike say that to keep the battery charged, you don't have to worry about battery memory, waiting till the battery gets below 20% before you charge it. It likes being charged. In fact, if you keep it charged, it's happier. So that's what the literature says. Got cushiony hand grips, which I would think you'd like to have. All aluminum bikes, pretty rigid. 2 ways of looking at it. One is its stiffness makes it responsive, no wasted energy. And no corrosion, and typically lighter than similar frame materials like steel. Now I have a single speed chromo steel bike. Is more comfortable, but very similar to this. The feel of the single speed fairly unique. When you get that feel on this bike, you lose the sense of the weight. Most bikes, no pedal assist. The heavier it is, the more difficult it is to overcome sitting still. Once you've got inertia, no longer an impediment, but overcoming that inertia, especially going uphill, is tough on a heavy bike. Typically the lighter the better, but there is a sweet spot. I've been on extremely light bikes, mostly aluminum however. They're pretty uncomfortable. This bike is not uncomfortable. Part of that 38C width tires definitely adds an element of suspension. I haven't put it in assist mode 3 much because I like to conserve battery power. But I like it. I refer to it as the afterburner. If I need to get going, kick it into 3, put the afterburner on. One thing can remind you on the e-bike is riding with a tailwind. I live in an area where there's almost constant daily some kind of wind, and when it's at your back, well, it's a pedal assist. Of course, with an e-bike, you got that pedal assist even with the wind in your face. First started stopping on this bike, found the amount of pressure needed on the mechanical disc to bring it to a stop is fairly high, but now that I've ridden it a while, glaze on the brakes wearing off. They do stop a little better, a little easier. The reality is, the first e-bike I got was a juiced Scorpion, more and everything, twist throttle, saddle, all the way back like a moped, scooter, or motorcycle saddle. I got the riser, raised the height of that juiced Scorpion saddle, put me in a better position to pedal. Initially got the bike, the idea my wife could ride it and I could ride it. She's right at the minimum, about 5'2", but it's wide and it's heavy at 100 pounds. I like it. I like riding it. But the reality is, if I had to keep one, I'd probably keep this. This is a bicycle. A juiced Scorpion scooter. More of an electric scooter. Just because of the kind of riding I do. I lived in an urban environment, commuting, depending on weather, conditions, traffic. I don't know, might go for the Scorpion. So my daily riding on the street and on the golf course, closed golf course, bikes are better. So bottom line, Espin 21 Aero, bang for the buck, dynamite. Got it in 3. It's almost like it's governed not to go over 20. Actually, it seems like the speedometer doesn't want to show 20. Even though I'm doing 20. I suppose that's because it's classification. Limits how fast it should be going. Sucker moves though. Put it in 3. It'll go. I would say the built-in speedometer, seat of the pants, seems pretty accurate. Juice Scorpion, not so. Juice Scorpion says you're doing 20. You're likely doing a little over 16. Put it in 0. No assist. It's alright. I've ever been on a 44-pound bicycle. I'm starting to slow down now. Let's go to 1. Alright, let's go to 2. Yeah, I can feel a kick in 2. I'm getting an assist in 1, but it's minimal. Pretty good. Like an urban bike. Fairly short wheelbase. Pretty responsive turning. Got a little hill here. Not much. Still, wind from the north, it's in my face. Climbing the grade. Ask for a little bit more. Go to 3. Ooh, Lordy. Yeah, 3 climbs the hill, baby. I noticed on Craigslist somebody bought a couple of arrows in San Francisco. Took one out of the box, put it together. I assume tried to ride it, and then lo and behold, listed it on Craigslist. Now you can add 1 and 1 and make 3, but ultimately, I doubt it's a good bike. Climbing steep hills. Don't get me wrong. Right person, right situation on the right hill, probably work fine. But overall, You don't want to downshift, even with the assist on these types of cities like San Francisco. And my normal bike ride. I'm not trying super hard. Average 10. The e-bike, a little less effort. I'm averaging 12, 13. So, like I said, like having a constant, fairly stiff tailwind. Wouldn't surprise me if I at some point put a Brooks saddle on it. But the saddle's not that bad. Nothing on it's that bad. I mean, good news is, take it out of the box, put it together, go out and ride it. It's ready to go. Woo-wee. Guess I'm in 2. Yeah. Two's good. Two's good power assist. I like Terry Berenson's videos. Manhattan, single speed, splitting lanes. Bike has a vibe similar to that. A similar bike, but the pedal assist, all of a sudden you feel like Cooper Ray, right? You got the juice. It's an illusion, but it's a good illusion. I'm going to double click, go to 3. We'll get the enhanced illusion. It's addictive. Thing about 3, you're going to need some open space. Now there are apparently 5 sensors in around the crank to detect whether or not you're pedaling. Once you stop pedaling, those crank sensors realize you've quit, power stops without having to touch the brakes. Now, when you do touch the brakes, that also stops the hub motor from engaging. I guess my point is, you don't want to get caught in a trick bag. You don't want to have straight ahead. Before you go to 3, start asking for the afterburner. I don't think the speedometer registers past 19. Yeah, I have to say, what's not to like? I don't know anybody who rides a bicycle want to at least have the option of a bicycle like this one. I mean, you're going to go to a bike shop, spend $3,500, get yourself a really nice e-bike, no question, that'd be great. If you're on a budget, you're able to, something like this, $799, it's a hell of a good option. So that's it. Espin 21 Aero. Give it a thumbs up.